Heads up, when working through this video, I would open up SketchUp first, then I would open up Layout. And every time you update your SketchUp model and save it, then in Layout, go to File, Document Setup, and in the dialog box under References, Update. So there's several issues going on here that I just kind of bring to your attention. One of them, what you see on the screen is been kind of simplified for the screen so it regens quickly. And we can set that up in our properties. So if you go to File, Document Setup, under Rendering, notice that our display resolution is low. Again, that's for fast regen. So if I put up to medium or high, you get a little better view. So it doesn't look so blurry. Even if it is blurry, however, if you notice that the output resolution is high. So you'll always get a good resolution, get a good print. If you go to File, Export, the PDF, you can adjust also the quality. And remember, when you print out, it doesn't have to be super clear. It just has to be clear enough for the paper. I usually do about this level. The higher, the larger the file becomes. So here it is, kind of set up here. I'm going to go to page 2. And you can see here, there's the view you've got right now. So that would have been the same way even if it was blurry because the output resolution was high. Okay, so let's say you want to do vector here because there might be a reason you want vector. The problem becomes that the way I created or had you folks create this particular view, when you go to vector or hybrid, either one, you're going to get the other side of the building. It's just how the thing operates. So here we are in SketchUp. I'm going to go ahead and turn the fog off. So this way that we did this, we basically have kept the model intact. In other words, we did not put a section plane in here. It's one way of getting that view quickly, but it does cause problems with the hybrid. So if I wanted to have hybrid mode, I would have to create a section plane. It would have to be the section plane option. And then select that section plane, M for move, and move it in position like there, right? So we have it through the window and through the sink portion. And then make the view straight on, and I would zoom in, and then I would take off the planes, but you can still see it. I'm going to go ahead and do right click and then add. I'm going to call it, make a new style. I'll just leave it scene 7 for right now, just to show you what to expect. This has now been a section cut. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. So switching back to layout, let's go to File, Document Setup, and you'll see that this is, in references, you can see this is out of date, so I'm going to select it. I'm going to click Relink. Or I could also select Update. And so now I need to change it from that kitchen elevation 1 to scene 7. And so now you see the section cut has come into play, and we can see the scene clearer. We're in vector mode here. Raster would look like this. Hybrid would look like this. The problem is that we can't get rid of this doorway here using fog in both the hybrid or the vector situation, because the fog is a raster type. The fog only works on raster, as you can see here, but there's a solution around that. So fog does not work on the vector drawings. It's just it's a thing that is only for raster work. So let's say you want to do this. You want to do this, but your fog's not going to work no matter what. What you can do is you can create a plane. Make it a group or component. I'm making a group because it's just for practice here. And I would move it in position like that. So now when you go back to scene 7, I might as well turn off the fog. You can see the plane's there. The plane's blocking any view. So if I did this technique, I would put that plane on a separate tag so I can control visibility with it. Let's go here, update, save this. So let's go here, File, Document Setup. Click on here, click Update. I'm going to reset all the effects and reset everything. I typically do not work over here in changing the model situation. So let's take a look now for our model. Select this, and it's a raster. If we go hybrid, looks something like that. That's hybrid, and then vector. So now we've got that scene blacked out. And of course, I would put it on a separate tag, and then you can make it visible or not visible depending on what you need to do. So I think the solution really is the best is just to keep it raster, and then you can go to the document setup, and that would more than give you what you need for what you're looking for, and you can just keep working on your projects. And that way you can zoom up on it, and you have some lines you can snap to.